Recording. Nice. And five, four, a three, a two, and record. And we are back with episode 2 of season 2 of the Anime Mafia. I'm your host, the 17th Okage, and we're here with my brother Marcus. Marcus, how you feeling today?
Yo, we good.
We
We
good?
here. Season 2, episode 2, the anime mafia, baby.
Let's get it. And then we also
Yes,
got
sir.
Brendan. How you feeling, fam?
I'm good. I'm good. Excited for the next episode. Here we go.
Hey, so in this episode, we're going to be talking about Mount Rushmores, but particularly this one I actually found on Twitter earlier today, so I kind of swapped it up a little bit. So the first one we're going to be talking about is the Mount Rushmore of millennial animes, and they already posted up three. So in the Mount Rushmore of millennial animes, right, the three faces they have is Goku, Ash, and Yugi. But they left a space for the
Wait,
fourth one. Who do y'all think the fourth one is?
All right. Just get that. You said Goku, Ash, and Yugi.
Yep.
So we got Dragon Ball, we got Pokemon, and we got Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yep.
mm,
That's kind of hard because the question is, what were you drawn to as a millennial? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because I can see a lot of people out of
right.
nowhere saying Inuyasha.
You know what's crazy?
Type,
See?
yo, that's true. That's true.
No, crazy. On Twitter, I have nobody has actually said Yunashi yet.
Wow. See, like we all
It's
there's a constant meme of you waking up to it in the middle of the night.
Honestly. But yeah, nobody said anything about
Inuyasha
that.
not worldwide.
Mm-mm. I mean, granted, I think this is based off of your answer. So a lot of people were actually throwing out their own answer for that. So I don't think there's no, and personally, I don't think there's no wrong answer. It does. I do think it's more so what you gravitate to the most. Now, granted, I can 100% keeping Dragon Ball Z up there. I can 100% seeing keeping Pokemon up there, and I can 100%
Mhm.
seeing Yu-Gi-Oh staying up there too. Only because you
Yep.
have Dragon
Right.
Ball Z, literally the godfather of all anime, like shonen anime in particularly.
Yep.
You got Pokemon, which honestly, in my opinion, really solidified anime in the U.S. And then you also have Yu-Gi-Oh, which is also like the second most popular like trading card game after Pokemon.
Yeah. You
That's
know,
true. Yeah.
I think I might base my answer off of what is selling like nowadays. Like think of the most millennial things that are selling. Like if you go into Hot Topic and you look for anime stuff or anime t-shirt,
Mm.
what's the most millennial thing you're gonna see? You're gonna see Pokemon, you're gonna see Yu-Gi-Oh, you're
Mm.
definitely gonna see Dragon Ball Z. So what will be a fourth one that you would
Easily.
see?
I say,
So I would
okay.
I would say something. Yeah, sorry. I would say low key. I would say Digimon.
Surprising, I didn't see people talk about Digimon either.
So see, I think that would be my answer because that's. I think I think you whatever products that are being sold and you see a millennial
Right.
like anime on it, then like anime that's from like when we were a child, like when we were kids, then that's probably your most likely answer.
I could 100% see. I could see Digimon out there. That was, be honest, that was actually probably like my fourth pick was Digimon.
Mm.
So actually, my first pick was Sailor Moon.
Oh, I forgot about Sailor Moon.
Yo,
Dang.
that's a,
Like,
yeah. Sailor Moon.
because like honestly, if you look at Sailor Moon, right, Sailor Moon's literally the polar opposite of Dragon Ball Z, particularly for millennials. It's like all the guys love Dragon Ball Z, with some girls liking Dragon Ball Z, and you have all the girls loving Sailor Moon, with some guys still liking Sailor Moon. So, and then on top of that, if you
Mm-hmm.
remember the original run from Toonami, it was Dragon Ball Z with the Rock the Dragon opening. And then my next thing I remember was Sailor Moon, like coming right after that.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so like
okay.
I would throw Sailor Moon up there. My second pick was actually Naruto, but like Naruto, but I still would put Sailor Moon. Then Naruto's like probably if Sailor Moon's here, I'll say Naruto's about right here.
Mm.
Like when it
Mm-hmm.
comes to like anime millennials, then I would have put Yu and Asha. Actually, no, I actually put Yu Yu Hakusho as my third one.
Wait,
Yeah, I was gonna say him.
what about Cowboy Bebop?
Oh, see another one.
Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah, yeah. I woke up to that. That was wild. The Cowboy Bebop. Out of all the ones, it was Dragon Ball was obviously the main one, and then it would be either Pokemon or Yu Gi Oh, and
Mm.
then after that, then it would be Inuyasha,
Mm.
and then following right behind it is Cowboy Bebop. That's what I will always if I were to fall asleep and knock out, it would be one of those animes that I would see every night,
Mm.
every and occasionally, and I would see occasionally, and then Sailor Moon sometimes too, but it was mainly for some reason it would be those animes like every time. And Inuyasha doesn't get enough credit either. Inuyasha doesn't get enough credit either.
And Inuyasha really don't. I even though I never really like sat there and watched it. Like I only remember a few episodes just from waking up in the middle of the night. But I could
Yeah,
see
that was
Inuyasha up there because
that popped up.
it has a cult following even till this day.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
anytime you go to conventions, you're still going to see a couple of Inuyasha cosplayers.
Mm-hmm.
Like like people compare what's his brother's name?
Shishomaru.
Yeah, they compare Shishomaru if I'm saying it correctly. They compare him to
Mm.
Sephiroth a lot.
I can see that.
Yeah,
And so
yeah,
like
yeah.
100%. So that's kind of crazy though that people are really thinking like when it comes to millennial like anime Mount Rushmore, there's so many picks for that fourth slot.
I think Cowboy Bebop should be up on that Mount Rushmore. That's just me though.
I'm gonna go recheck this
Respect.
this Twitter. I hope I can find it.
If they're picking a fourth one, it's respectfully. I think it's between. It's a three-way for me. It's Cowboy Bebop, Inuyasha, and Sailor Moon.
I will say Dragon Ball Z, Yu-Gi-Oh, Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and I'll go with Sailor Moon. Like Sailor
Saying
Moon
three,
is.
I'll just add.
I think I still stick with Digimon as a fourth one.
But and the crazy part is
I'm picking Cowboy Bebop.
you could fit those three perfectly in it. So like with Cowboy Bebop, you can definitely throw that in for like the older millennials, and
Mhm.
then that because that would be their stuff right there, like because it was such like for older people. Sailor Moon for like the ladies, and you
Mm.
also got Digimon, which is like that literally rivaled Pokemon for a while, even to the point where it actually surpassed Pokemon for a good minute too.
Mm-hmm.
So they all fit in it. That's
I
crazy.
don't know. Is there one that like would be like above all the rest though? Like, is there one we're missing that we just you know forgot, Loki?
I don't even know.
What for the fourth one?
Yeah.
Yeah, like is there like we said Inuyasha, Cowboy Bebop, Sailor Moon, Digimon. Those four right there are just like the honorable mentions for
Mm.
the Mount Rushmore right there. They make their own Mount Rushmore. So, is there any other ones that we're forgetting or something?
I would say Gundam most likely.
Oh, snap.
Like Gundam definitely could fit
Which
in that.
Gundam now?
I don't think it
Uh,
matters. I think it's just Gundam in general because it's still going, isn't it?
yeah. So I would just say Gundam as a franchise can fit in that slot
Like
because
yeah, it's gonna have its own following. It still has its own following.
you could throw Gundam in there. Heck,
Yeah, because Gundam, that we wouldn't have a lot of those emotional, like impactful, drawn out scenes that you see in anime. We wouldn't. Gundam started all that, like all that emotion, because Gundam has nothing but like straight emotion. We wouldn't have like that wouldn't even exist in like a lot of anime if Gundam didn't showcase that, like display that. All that emotional impact, drawn out emotional scenes and all that stuff. Gundam like Gundam started all that.
Yeah, that's actually kind of true.
Like,
yeah.
yeah, definitely, yeah, yeah.
I'm looking through the catalog now. That would be like what would be a solid like number 4 slot. And I'll be honest, not many can fit in that because uh yeah, I don't think none of them can fit in that slot. The only ones that's like a solid like anime that could fit would again be Sailor Moon, Gundam, but that's looking just at the Toonami lineup. Uh, Yunasha, Yu Yu Hakusho.
What about Nah, wait, nah. I'm trying to remember. Nah, I don't think it was on that one.
Yeah, I don't see anything else. So I'm looking through it and I'm like, it's not gonna fit, or it's like an American show. I was Hamtaro.
Uh, mm,
I doubt it though. I would say
not
Hamtaro.
out. Yeah, I was about to say I don't think Hamtaro is memorable, but I don't think it's a Mount a Mount Rushmore.
Mm-mm. It was like it would be and definitely in the Mount Rushmore of forgotten popular anime.
Yeah,
Like for that, ooh, that's actually a good one. We should do that next. Mount Rushmore for forgot like top forgotten anime. Who want to go first for that?
top forgotten
Top for
anime.
God
Yep.
anime.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Oh,
shit.
uh, yeah, okay. I mean, hold on. I think first I need to bring up a
I got,
notepad
I got
because
one.
All right, let's hear it.
Berserk anime 1997.
Berserk 1997.
Berserk 1997. I think I picked that one because I feel like a lot of people forgot.
Hello, hello.
okay, connection dropped for a second.
I think so. Let's give it a second.
Can you hear
Oh,
me?
okay.
All right, there we go.
Oh, there you
Repeat what
go.
you say. Yeah,
Ah,
your connection
shit.
failed.
Okay.
No. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah. So I said Berserk is one of the great. It's like it's one of the greatest. It's one of the greatest anime. I arguably the greatest manga ever created. Berserk gets forgotten because of all like the bull crap that they did. Well, the reboots and all that stuff. The 2016 reboot, and then like they did another reboot after that. I feel like a lot of people forget about that 1990s version of Berserk, even though it didn't cover like all of everything. It didn't cover like everything like from the manga and everything, but it was still that's like the best version of that anime that you can watch. And I
Mm-hmm.
feel like it doesn't get like enough attention, it doesn't get like enough love because like you can go back and watch them like, yo, this is why you love like watch like 90s style anime because the animation was crisp. And it was the closest thing that actually got close like from the manga, from like stuff from a story standpoint. Everything was like literally damn near like spot on. It was really like it was perfect. You know, I don't think I just don't think it gets a whole lot of love. Like, but that's just one I could think of. Like that's just something that's popped. I thought about it because I did talk about it recently, like in a couple of my videos. So that's the first thing that kind of popped in my head is Berserk 1997.
I think it actually gets overshadowed by the new one too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it 100% is getting
Mm-hmm.
like because you can
Completely.
even find it like even on Crunchyroll. I think Crunchyroll do have it, but when you look it
Mm-mm.
up, the first one they're going to give you is the newest one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
it will be.
2016 one. It doesn't get enough. It does not get enough love. It doesn't get enough attention. It's just it sucks. Like it's actually really really good. I feel like a lot of people. Oh, because I remember, like, for example, I had a conversation with somebody. I spoke with somebody. I said, yeah, man, like Berserk, man, that song is amazing. And somebody said, and Bull was like, he was saying, yeah, man, bro, I watched that 2016 one, like the 2016 one, bro. I was like, oh,
Like the animation's like but it's not compared to the original. Cover up. Here we go.
That's true. I feel
man,
like that's how everybody
terrible,
feels.
it's disgusting.
All right, what's your other two picks you got there?
For forgotten anime, um, oh, I got you. I got another one. Gintama,
Ooh, yes.
Gintama,
I haven't seen that in so long.
bro. That legendary, the assassin arc, bro,
Mm-hmm.
was peak, bro. Was freaking peak. And Gintama, I feel like a lot of people discredit it because it's a parody. It parodies from like a lot of animes and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like a lot of people kind of like, it's a goofy anime, but Gintama has a lot of serious moments too. I mean, like Gintama, in my opinion, is like I think it's one of the best anime like out there. I think it does not get a lot of like love.
Mm-hmm.
And then a lot of people look at it from like straight from like a goofy standpoint. Like it ain't silly. Don't get like it is silly. It's goofy and all that stuff, but it's still like I don't know. I feel like the characters, like the story itself, you know, the arcs, a lot of arcs I feel like are really really good as well. I mean, it's just,
Mm-hmm.
like overall, I think it's a good anime. I feel like a lot of people like nobody talks about. I don't see nobody talk about Kantama. Like that is like once that anime like it done, they just left that joint where it was at. You don't see
Mm-hmm.
nobody bring up, talk about it, anything like discussions, nothing. It's like dang, like
And it definitely was
underrated,
like
man.
I hate the fact that I got used the word overshadow again, but Gintama definitely gets overshadowed by Bobobo a lot because when
Hmm.
people think of parody
Damn, yeah,
animes, the first thing they're
yeah.
going to say is Bobobo. But yeah, Gintama. Don't forget, Gintama actually turned Super Saiyan and turned into Luffy at one point. But at the same time, like in Bobobo's case,
Yeah, yeah,
bro, literally in
for
the
real.
manga, his finishing move is summoning
Yeah,
Yu-Gi-Moto. So I don't know, because like for my Mount Rushmore of Forgotten, I have Zatch Bell in the original Beyblade up there.
You wait, say that again? Sorry, I didn't hear it.
No, you get. So I said for like two that's in my top, like the two anime so far I have in my top forgotten anime, like good but forgotten animes, is Zatch Bell and the original Beyblade.
Oh,
Original Beyblade, I definitely agree with you on that. I was
oh,
just thinking that, but I didn't think it was really forgotten
definitely.
because Beyblade is still a thing today. But I
Mm-hmm.
guess the original one, I understand.
Yep, because I showed my nephew the opening for the original Beyblade, and he was like, "You had Beyblade back then?" I was like, "Yes, this is how old it is." My guy, it is almost 30 years old. Like they
Oh my
actually
gosh.
brought back when I used to work for GameStop. They actually brought back Tyson's original Beyblade, but made it more modern. And I'm like, oh, that's cool.
Did they?
Yeah, they modernized it, so they so it looks a little bit different until you read the box and you see the monster that's actually on it, and then you're like, oh, that's Tyson's original Beyblade.
Okay.
I think it was like
I'm
White
gonna have to look at
Dragoon or
that.
something like that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
actually, I'm gonna also toss in Hamtaro on that. The Hamtaro was so freaking adorable, man. I love Hamtaro. I actually always wanted him as a pet.
You just wanted a pet that was that smart.
He's so smart. And like what type of hamster lives that long too?
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, those are mine. I'm gonna go with Zatch Bell. Like even though Zatch Bell it started getting a resurgence again because the new the new manga just dropped. So it takes place like I think 10, 15 years later into the future. It's like it's a new threat, but I don't know the full story on it. But Zatch Bell had a chokehold on me as a kid. Like I had the games. The games was crazy.
The game of the GameCube?
Yeah, it was called Moto Battles.
Bro. Yes, I had that. I love that game.
Yo, and then the GOAT Peckerel for
Wait!
Boy.
Wait!
Zatch Bell Moto Battles?
What?
You didn't want to see me in that.
Bruh.
Wait, I have one.
You still have it?
Which
I have
one?
another one.
Alright, what is it?
I got.
Damn, his internet really don't want him to talk.
Right. Come on, brother. Come on, internet.
It was right. I was right before it.
Yeah, you
Yo,
heard me?
wait, what? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, internet
Now
went
we
out
can.
again. Yeah, you went out. Your
It's like
internet
it
went
cut
out
you
again.
off right before you said it.
All right. I'm switching. Wait, after I said Gintama, what's the other one I said? I said Berserk, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'm switching Gintama out, and I'm putting Samurai Shampoo on there.
You know what? I can understand that.
Honestly, I agree.
Samurai
Like,
Champloo-
yo,
like it's goaded,
yo.
but people forget about that.
they really do, bro. They really do. Samurai Shampoo is certified goated, bro. Certified goated, man. Gotta give love to Samurai Shampoo, man.
It has a hardcore underrated soundtrack.
Bro, the sound, bro. Nujabes, man. Nujabes, rest in, bro, God, bro, rest his soul, man. One of the greatest jazz hip hop producers of all time, bro. He produced that whole entire thing, bro. His catalog is crazy, man. And bro, and like I can talk about the Samurai Shampoo all freaking day, man. I can't believe I forgot. I can't believe I didn't fit that. I forgot about that. See, I just forgot about that shit, man.
I love the fact that they have two characters that throughout the whole series you will never know who's the strongest out of the two.
For real.
Yo, yes. For real. Yes.
The only reason people will say Mugen is stronger is because of the fact that they just like him the most. And he just stands
Pretty
out
much.
the most. But if you really watch the whole series, they never really told you outright who's the strongest out of the two. Because every time they fight,
never
it's a tie.
They never told you.
They can never beat each other.
Not exactly.
They couldn't beat. They're so powerful against one another that they actually got to team up.
Pretty much. It's a whole Naruto and Sasuke thing. But they instead of, letting there be a final battle, they kind of have just, your imagination.
I wouldn't even say like with their final battle, there is no final battle because they can't beat each other.
Exactly.
How about?
Let me
Because
try.
I have a whole list here.
Oh, you know what? I just realized if I had to make this list, I would put. Do y'all remember Dot Hack?
Isn't it that music anime? Like it was about a
Mm.
band.
No. uh, Dot Hack. It was technically SAO before SAO.
Dot Hack.
Oh God.
Let me see.
It has a whole franchise, and it is even coming. It's even making a comeback with a whole game right now. But
I
Wait,
it's
remember seeing the games, but I
wait,
never bought it.
wait. Did
yes,
he say it?
anime.
Wait, what's it called?
Dot Hack. But there's several
Wait,
different versions.
wait. Isn't stop? Wait, didn't they announce a new game for it?
Yes, Cyber Connect 2. They
Cyber Connect 2. Yeah, I saw that the other day.
yeah, that's it.
That was their biggest anime game project. What that they announced? It was that. Yeah, it was that.
Yeah, but there's like several different versions, like how there's different Gundams.
I never knew that.
Oh.
I always saw
There's
the games in GameStop, but I never actually like sat there and bought it.
yeah. That I feel like that has to be on there as one of the forgotten animes. That's something you should definitely take a look at some
Yeah,
point in time.
yeah,
All right, I will.
definitely.
You know what? I'm gonna throw this one
Uh,
up here. Air Gear. I'm gonna throw Air Gear up there.
Ooh, yeah.
mm,
Air Gear.
mm.
But
Here's
you
the.
know,
Mm-hmm.
sorry, I just randomly a side note. It's like I don't feel like it's forgotten because randomly I seen a little ad that Instagram, and then it's the Air Gear intro theme song I'm hearing, and then next thing you know, it's somebody with skates on. But you know how they have the remote control skateboards,
Yeah.
so that you can like go automatically with a controller.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with the skates now. They had it for the skates. I'm like, oh, so they trying to make Air Gear.
It's not gonna be the same.
It's not the
It's
same.
not the same,
It's
bro.
not
If
the
I can't,
same.
if I can't ride up on walls and then shoot like air slices out my feet, nah, it's not the same.
Nah,
Yeah, it's not the
nah,
same.
for
It's
real.
not the same. I gotta go as fast as
It's
a
not.
car, my guy. I gotta go at
Type
least 80
shit.
miles an hour.
Yes.
I say this is air gear. No, it's not, dog. No, it's not. But you know what the crazy part is too about air gear? A lot of people don't know this. The same producer that produced the soundtracks for Air Gear actually produced the soundtrack for both Jet Set Radio and Jet Set Radio Feature. So that's why you hear, like, if you
You know,
listen to the soundtrack for both of them,
Oh,
there's some similarities to it.
that makes sense. That actually makes so much sense though.
And I think the creator, even though he never outright came out and said he's a fan of Jet Set Radio, you can just tell he was a very huge fan of Jet Set Radio. Because, like, even the storyline kind of follows the same trope to an extent. It's literally both rebellious teenagers on roller skates just having a turf war. And that's it.
damn,
I mean, makes sense.
damn.
On motorized skates. But it had an interesting
That's
plot though.
crazy.
I just wish they do. I wish they could make a comeback for that. Because yeah, we got up to like episode 24, which is the third arc of the season of the series. But I was like, with the new, like, with not the new, but with the art style of the anime, I could see it with new animation. It can be adapted so perfectly, and people will love it again.
Well, the closest that it came to with continuing was the OVAs, and that
It didn't really
did
tell
a
you much.
time skip.
The OVAs wasn't even at. I'm not even gonna say it's good. I actually really like the OVAs, but like when you watch it, it's like it's so far into where like later in where the manga is. Well, the manga's done, but later on in the manga where you're just confused on what's going on. You're like, why is Iki looking so demonic? Well, you gotta read the manga to understand why he looked like that. What else was it?
Yeah.
Like, why is he beating up Rika? Like, why are they going against like the original Sleeping Forest? We don't know what's going on with that. But they, yeah, I was like, yeah, I gotta. It's so good. It's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna also toss in Kenichi, the mightiest disciple.
Yeah. I'll agree with you on that.
Yeah,
Because actually no,
yeah.
aren't they bring that back or like doing something with it?
I haven't seen. Let me see.
Because I heard something about that recently. At least within the last few months. I could have sworn that they were going to bring that back or continue it or reboot it. One of these three things.
Yeah, it's coming back actually this year, March 25th.
See, that's it.
But it's going to just continue where it left off at, which is good.
Well, I'm about to say yeah, but it depends. Is it going to leave begin from the OVAs or from where the series left off? Because the OVAs it went kind of further into the story. It
Let me
went with
see.
the other what disciples or whatever coming to kill him.
Oh, Crunchyroll got something on this.
I would say yeah, the OVAs. Some other disciples or masters were coming to kill him for some reason.
That they actually the manga ran for a long time, so they got a lot of content to work with. It ran
That's
from
what I'm saying. Like that's
1999
why
to
they wanted to
2020.
come back.
So far what Crunchyroll is saying is that it's supposed to pick up uh from the sequel mangas.
Sequel. Okay.
Hmm.
So
That's
yeah,
probably right where.
it's gonna be the Masters arc.
Okay. Yeah, that's where it's going. All right, that makes sense.
All right, hear me out on this. I think the Masters from Kenichi's Mightiest Disciple is stronger than the Baki Masters.
Nope, I agree with you on that. Only
Yeah.
because they have Dragon Ball Z type of logic for some reason.
They really do.
Nah, type shit. Nah, yo, type shit.
You know, like
Type
Like
shit.
I don't know how they automatically can summon energy or whatever out of nowhere,
Yo,
but they got it. They got their
yo,
own physics.
but you know what's
yo.
crazy though? I remember when I first started watching Kenichi, I was like, why does Kenichi look like a discounted Ryu? But then
That's
now they can shoot freaking energy waves, and I'm like, oh, cool. They are basically Street Fighter.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Can't even argue
Oh,
with that.
yo.
I'm ready.
Wait, did my internet go out?
No, you
No.
good.
All right. Whew, all right. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready for this one. Y'all ain't ready for this one.
I'm
I
ready.
got another one. It just popped in my head. Yo, FLCO. Fully Cooley.
The original.
I don't remember that.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that. Oh, that is a good one. Like that's a really
Yo.
short anime too.
Yes, now I remember.
It's short, but impactful. Impactful.
Yeah.
Very short, but impactful. It was that's an underrated gem right there.
See, not that outro music that's stuck in my head.
It actually has like a really small following too.
See? Come on.
It has such a really good following that even HBO Max decided to air it.
Of course.
It must. All right. it must now starting to get some traction now. Like now, like starting to kind of like. So
I
that's
think
good. I'm happy
yeah,
about that.
I mean,
I
I
think
think
it's
a
because
lot of
they
older animes are getting traction now.
yeah, they are.
Like, I
I
think it
think it's
goes.
because we're demanding like to bring it back, like because you know how TV show they're not new too many TV shows out nowadays
Mm-hmm.
because they can't think of new ideas, or no, sorry, movies, because they can't think of new ideas, so they keep remaking old movies or remaking like things that are old, like games or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
same thing.
Yep,
Hmm.
So that's why animes are coming
nah, that's
back
true.
either with a reboot or a sequel.
That makes sense.
That's why it winds up being so freaking trash because they're not trying to do it. Like I don't know. I can go on a whole. Honestly, I can go like a whole like rant about that because it's like, yeah, they'll reboot. That's why, like saying, like for example, the whole Berserk thing. Like Berserk, you know, that's one of those kind of animes where you should not touch, you should not touch uh like an anime like that. You know, but that's why you see so many. That's why they all fail so miserably
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of them just it's rushed. It's a lot of it is rushed material. They, instead of trying to like make sure it's done correctly or done the right way, they just put out a bunch of slop, and that's why that's why our fans should be so freaking angry because they just rush the material and they brush past the story as well. You know,
And I think they start to just rely on just it falls back to under like say like it well this is a video I watched best way to put it where they said that streamers nowadays don't even like streaming because they only being used because they know they're going to be just used for clips, and now it seems like it's starting to be the same thing with for like newer anime where now it's just like they only comes out just for clips at this point.
I can see that.
Like,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's usually the like anime edits that come out as soon as a new anime pops up,
mm,
and then it's somebody's. It's usually somebody's like random caption, like, "Oh, they chose the wrong guy to mess with," and then you see why or something like that.
right.
Bro, I freaking hate that. I hate that shit so. I hate that shit so much, bro. You see that shit all over freaking TikTok, bro. I hate it so much, man.
Like at this point,
That shit,
I think that's why a lot of older ones are coming back now because everybody's starting to listen like watch those again. So like, i.e., now you got like like what we said in the last episode. It's to the point now where anime needs literally the big four to come back to save them.
True.
Like big four needs things. The game's like, oh no,
exactly.
like we need y'all. It's like okay, fine.
Yo, we're cooked. We're
Either
cooked. We
that or
need
Because
y'all,
bring
please.
like, cause the minute My Hero was done, Jujutsu Kaisen almost done. Like once those all are done, dude, what's next? And the thing is too, and it's like, and even with the new ones that get a lot of traction, they always get compared to the big four.
That's yeah, that is true.
Like they always say,
Yeah,
this is the next
true.
Naruto, this is the next One Piece, and like don't. And I feel like
It's
that's what's causing them to fail, is because you're putting that much pressure onto them.
mm,
Right. Like that. That's how my hero felt. Honestly, that's how my hero. That's
Mm-hmm.
why my hero. Like because I bring this up all the time. It's just with the whole my hero thing. When that first season or second season, they swore up and down that was all right, yo, this is it. Yo, anime's in good hands. Anime's in good hands.
Mm-hmm.
We got My Hero Academia right here. This is My Hero Academia is going to take us to the promised land. It's going to be better than Naruto. It's going to be up there with One Piece. Like they put so much pressure, and I feel bad because My Hero, no anime has gotten that next Naruto thing more than
Mm-hmm.
My Hero did. My Hero got pressured into that really, like really, really bad,
Mm-hmm.
and that's why I left a lot of people upset because, including myself, because like you put that much pressure onto the anime, like it's just, and on top of that, the creator, the mind creator, is a huge inspiration is a huge like loves Naruto. He's a Naruto fan. Like he's inspired by Naruto. So it's like that just added more fuel to the fire. It just added more fuel to the pot. You feel me? So it's like
Mm.
My Hero, no anime got pressured with that next Naruto thing more than My Hero Academia.
It was even to the point where literally people was calling Deku and Bakugo Green Naruto and Orange Sasuke.
That is crazy.
Like that's literally their nicknames, and that's the crazy part. Like I'm pretty sure if I
Yep.
type in Green Naruto, watch Deku gonna pop up.
That's
Green
that's
Naruto.
insane.
Naruto and Orange Sasuke.
Quite literally, like I typed in Green Naruto, and the pictures that came up was Naruto, but someone edited his Sage mode to be green. It's a manga panel of Naruto holding his kunai, but with a green filter on it. Literally, the third picture is Deku. And then if I type
could see
in
that.
Orange Sasuke. Alright, so
That's crazy.
Bakugo didn't get the worst treatment. I just typed in Orange Sasuke and all they did was just like Sasuke with like the orange background on it. Or for some odd reason Sunkiss showed up. The soda. But yeah. Like that's how bad My Hero got that treatment. That's honestly I think what made me kind of fall out of My Hero a little bit was because of the fact that when I first heard of it, people were like, it's the next Naruto. So I'm gonna go with expectations of it to be the next Naruto, and I didn't get those expectations, and that's what ruined it for me. Like the only new gen anime I feel like really stood on their own toes and succeeded would probably not gonna say only one, but the biggest one would be Demon Slayer. Like Demon Slayer legit was able to stand on its own toes. It didn't get compared to any other anime out there. Like the only time comparison came up is if it's like in like fights and stuff. Like could Tanjiro beat Zoro? We already know Tanjiro could not beat Zoro, so don't even try and make that argument.
Oh no.
No, it was just the point that it's the point that only thing I guess Demon Slayer won on being on its own. It was the only point that they had to get past the anybody who watched it had to get past the fact that if they took away all the special effects, it's just a regular old sword fight. It's not too spectacular.
Nah, I'm sorry. The special effects are there for me. I don't care what nobody say.
Nah, if you take away special effects, it's just tink, 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 tink. That's it.
Nah,
all right. It ain't nothing special. All right.
It bothered me so much when she said the creator of the manga was like, "Yeah, those special effects you see is just for visual effects. There's nothing there." I'm like, so wait a minute. You got magical rocks. That's the only purpose for those magical rocks is to defeat demons. You got a village of swordsmiths who in one whole day can just up and leave and like leave into a whole new village and no one's gonna find them. You have the leader of the Demon Slayer Corps basically could predict the future. You have the demons that have magical abilities. So we know magic is or some type of like supernatural ability is built into your universe. But the major group that you build your story around don't have that. Matter of fact, Zenitsu can run at the speed of sound. To the point where it sounds like thunder is clapping.
He's a track star.
Yeah. He's
a track star. Yes, he's a track star. He is faster than Usain Bolt.
He's a track star.
But magical, so like you can even just chop it up to say like the stones that they use to defeat the demons, like the sunstones, based off of your breathing style, is just what's going to produce out of it. Like it could have just been that. Because they even hyped it up that even when Tanjiro got his sword and it turned black, he's like, oh yeah, that's a rare thing to happen. Like the sword clearly senses something in its wielder. So why not just make it that?
Nah.
that's I'm saying.
Everything else exists. Like just same thing as One Piece. Hockey isn't really there. It's just you know, it's just invisible.
But I think
Wait. What'd you say?
I say the same thing in One Piece. Hockey isn't really there. It's invisible.
Oh,
So when a nigga turns all black, he ain't all black. He's still white.
I will throw a rebuttal at this. So you telling me that when Garp did his Galaxy Impact, they didn't just see a nuke just tear off in the sky?
nah, hold on.
No. What they saw was what he probably actually I think I actually got this for a second. He probably did create his own nuke. You're probably right. There probably was a nuke in the sky, but only when he probably punched an atom. I'm putting some science into this. He punched an atom and then created a nuke.
Now I can understand that. I can understand that there. I can understand that. But in One Piece case, that's only one out of the four major groups where they said, which is armament, which is like, oh, you can't see it. That's just visual effects, but everything else is like, I can understand that. It's only there for visual effects. But if you tell us that, yeah, the breathing styles that produce the elements is not there, but you told us that after your series is done, then I'm like, it's there. You just don't know your own series.
I gonna say they made it.
It just don't make sense.
Oh my gosh.
So he's telling me without the visual effects, this nigga Tanjiro is just doing front flips. He's just doing Power Ranger moves in the middle of a fight.
It's a lot of effects in that, and bro, that there's a lot of effects in that damn anime. It's just crazy.
He's like rising water. He's like, where's the water at? Like, it's even chopped up to the point where it's chopped up to the point where it's like, so if it's not there, what's happening? But at the end of each like manga chapter, it's just like one of the Demon Slayer core people are supposed to be interviewing the demons that got offed, and then they said that based off of the breathing style is like what they feel. So when they said like if they get sliced by Rengoku, they said they feel like a burning sensation. So I'm like, why don't you just let them burn out then?
Like I said, the visual effects aren't there. Maybe the sensation is there. Like, oh, he has a burning sword. Oh, when he cuts people, it's a little warm, you know? Or when somebody else cuts somebody, oh, it feels a little wet. You know? I don't know. But other than that, the visual effects are not there. Power Rangers, the visual effects are there.
Yeah, we see the explosion
Demon Slayer,
every time.
no.
But still, it just don't make sense to me. It don't make sense.
I know, but unfortunately, that is canon. Those effects are not there. The elements are not there.
Alright, so now we're moving on to the next one here. So the next one here is, what is our Mount Rushmore of anime villains? So like our top 4 anime villains of all time. So for me, my top 4. Yep. My top 4, right? I'm gonna have to go with Frieza. I feel like with Frieza is literally the picture of anime villains. Like how Joker is the face of like comic book villains. I feel like Frieza is like the face of anime villains. Like you can't get more Frieza. You can't get more Frieza than Frieza. I will say my number 2 pick. I'm gonna have to go with Madara on that one. Only because Madara was my first particular villain that made me question the heroes.
Oh, you know what? I understand why because of the backstory.
Mm-hmm. You're like it's almost like, you know what? I can see why he's like this. Like all he did was
Mm-hmm.
just grew up knowing war. He lost his little brother. Like, and
Mm-hmm.
then now even with just Naruto as a whole, you can understand why villains act a certain way, and it's because of the product that, like, the product, of the environment that they grew up in. Like, granted,
Exactly.
now
Right. Exactly.
Naruto's the one exception that broke that mold.
Right. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
I would say number three for me, I would probably go with, only because we just haven't seen how much this particular person has done as being the main villain of the series, but it's just how much impact this particular villain had in the series itself. But I'm gonna have to go with Doflamingo.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Oh, my guy. My guy.
I'm gonna have to go with Doflamingo on
Yes.
that one.
Yes.
Like, and we know Oda is going to basically use Doflamingo as like what Emu is. Like, it's just like a minute or a smaller version of it. But Doflamingo basically is like cruel to be cruel. Like, if Frieza is like the epitome of evil in anime, Doflamingo was like a close number two for me. Like, Doflamingo did not, like, granted they used
Mm-hmm.
tactics to get to where they was at, but it's not like they had some type of mercy to them. They was just straight ruthless. Like, bro, offed his dad, offed his brother, and took over a whole nation, controlled the king of that nation
Mm-hmm.
as a little puppet just to get where he's at. And he, on
Mm-hmm.
top of that, he done some even
Mm-hmm.
worse things than that.
Some can.
So I'm like, Doflamingo is just a bad dude. He's just a bit like, I don't think Doflamingo
Bro,
really
some
have no
can.
redeeming qualities, like compared to any other One Piece villain. Like any other One Piece villain to me, they have
Mm-hmm.
some redeeming qualities to them. Doflamingo don't. He's just a straight menace.
Dof-
Like he's not.
Doflamingo.
Go ahead.
Doflamingo. I said this in our previous episodes. Because I feel like out of all the villains they spent the most time with, Doflamingo, they set him up to be the ultimate villain. He was
Mm,
the ultimate villain leading up to that arc, the Doflamingo arc. He was the ultimate villain. I remember people was making like theories about this man, like the fan theories, like back in the day before the arc even started. People was making like theories about Doflamingo. Like he had the whole everybody in a chokehold, bro.
mm,
Doflamingo, like he was scary, and to this day, and I don't care what anybody says, he is the best villain in the entirety of One Piece. The best villain, hands down. He's more complex than any of them. He has motives is way better than any other villain. What he did to my man's Law, and bro,
mm-hmm.
what he did to freaking Law, it's like, yo, like that. He is the best villain, hands down. I'm sorry. I don't care what villains after like in the next arcs. None of them fit me the way Doflamingo did, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a good ass pick, Ken.
Thank you. And my last pick. Ooh, this is gonna be a tough one here. Hmm. My last pick for favorite, that's gonna be in my top four of anime villains. I gotta pull up my Crunchyroll for this one actually.
Oh my gosh.
I gotta remember what I'm watching. Here we go. Stop giving me Crunchyroll news. I just want regular Crunchyroll.
uh,
Here we go. All right, so
Okay.
I would say my number 4 is going to have to be. I can't even say favorite. Like I can't even choose a villain from Fairy Tail because they're just. Even though I like Fairy Tail, most of their villains is very underwhelming to me.
Because they all have sad backstories.
They
I don't
do,
know.
and it's not like
There's
I
only
even
like
feel bad.
one.
Their backstory is just.
I think there's like one that has like. I think there's only like one villain that you can actually truly hate. I can't remember which one it is.
Now, don't want to repeat from a series.
I don't know.
Dang. You know what? I might have to go with Lucifero from Black Clover.
Lucifero. Oh, the devil?
Yeah.
I mean, not devil.
The dude
yeah.
the one that has the time magic abilities. I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
go with him.
okay.
Because of the fact that bro just purposely made Asa Yuno's life miserable. Like, out of every like the whole reason he did everything he did was because because his type of magic he has time magic, so he can see like every outcome and every possibility, and every outcome and every possibility, it ends off with Asa and Yuno beating him in a fight, and so he purposely made them orphans, and tried to shun them into like a small little minute village where they don't have no type of power to like make themselves strong, just so his plan can like go full hodl. So I'm like, dog, you really have so much disdain for little kids just to go out your way.
He had to make sure they out the way, get them out the way, because apparently them little kids are going to beat his ass. So it had to happen.
Facts. So
It had to happen.
Those are my 4 there. My 4 is Frieza, Madara, Doflamingo, and Lucifero.
Okay.
Only because I just didn't want to like choose from the same series. Because if I actually had my pick, I also would have gone Blackbeard up. Well, actually, not even Blackbeard, Cell.
Oh, I can understand that.
Because Cell, like
he's
both,
technically on the same level.
Between Cell and Frieza, they are literally just. Frieza is the definition of just pure evil, and Cell is the definition of I'm like the type of villain that I'm just gonna like run the fade with everybody until somebody beats me.
Yeah, that's actually true. If I had to pick 4, these aren't in order, but I'm going to agree with you on Madara, only because of how calculating he was. He literally planned this for over a century.
Planned his death.
Like, yes, he's like, I'm going to die, but you're going to bring me back. Remember that. But other than that, I'm going to go with Light Yagami from Death Note. Because,
yes.
Yeah, dude he said, oh, prisoners, death. Any bad guys? Death.
That's on my list.
Yeah. Like, he said, you know what? Anybody I feel like is bad, death. Let's just get him out the way.
And the crazy part is he could have fell under the trope of a hero.
Anti-hero?
Yeah, actually, yeah, even an anti-hero. Until he started offing civilians. Like good people.
He started offing. He was ready to kill his own father, wasn't he?
Yeah. I think
he was ready to go.
I think he did.
Yeah. He killed
He did. I think he didn't care. He didn't, bro. He was unhinged. He did not give a fuck, bro. He
my
did not
god.
care, bro. He did not care, bro.
He was going to like he kills off his friends just to keep his secret. Like, you can never know I'm the killer.
Bro, he's a demon, bro. He's a
So
demon, bro.
he did not kill his dad.
Uh,
He didn't directly like off him. It was basically, so remember during the raid on so you guys remember Mello, right? Like one of L's successors. He
Yeah,
was doing a
yeah.
raid on his hideout and there was a bomb. Well, he got shot, and then that basically, and like Light never really like. Well, Light was by his side, but this dude just like started smiling as his dad started dying.
uh,
Cause he was
yeah.
conflicted on if he had to like off his dad or not. But it just so happened that happened with the raid for Mello to the point where he was like, oh, okay, good. Now I don't have to feel guilty on doing this.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Dang. Yeah. Like Yagami definitely did not care. So yeah, that'll be my second pick. Uh, third pick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going with Sosuke Aizen from Bleach.
Yo, me and
Only
B Loki got the same list.
I was about to say, yeah. So Aizen planned out a good chunk of Bleach's like timeline by
Yeah.
himself.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was the
Mm-hmm.
major villain for a good half of Bleach.
Mm-hmm.
Like he is the
Yes.
biggest villain ever.
Even though he
Yes.
wasn't the last villain, he was the most impactful villain.
He's the most
Yes.
impactful. Honestly, yes, hands down, hands down.
Like you would have thought if you felt like something was wrong in your life, you're like, did Aizen do this to me? Like that's how he made you feel.
Mm-hmm.
He had motherfuckers in a chokehold, man. He really did, bro. Bro,
Yes. Oh my gosh. And lastly, I'm going to say, um, Overlord, Ainz. The yes, I would say he would be like a good villain, even though he's a protagonist. Like he has his own rules about the world. He's like, all right, I'm a skeleton, I'm undead, and I need to find my friend. So let me put my name out there. And so he
right.
became a real overlord and started taking over everyone, like everyone's kingdom. So like, all right, so you're gonna have to die because you disrespected me. Because I can't be looking weak in front of my minions. Also, don't be disrespecting me. Like he will kill you just for disrespect.
So I was gonna say,
And I
is he
don't know.
really a villain for that though?
That's the thing. You don't because he got transferred into the game character that he's playing. His personality starts turning into the undead, into that undead skeleton. So he's like, oh, I don't really care about human lives for real, for real. But if it's one of the lives of one of his underlings, he cares.
Mm-hmm.
So that right there, I'm like, okay, he'll kill everyone just because you didn't even kill, you like dismembered, like, took like an arm off of one of the maids. He'd be like, oh, okay, your whole kingdom gotta go. But I respect him because who was it? I think it was the prince. If y'all watched it, it's that little fat prince that went to talk to him, and he was trying to understand him. And I'm like, okay, this is cool. They were actually having a conversation, even though they're about to have a full blown war. He was like, okay, I understand where you're coming from a little bit. And then when he got back, when the prince went back to his camp, the royals turned on him, and the royals came back to the overlord and gave him his head at like appease him, like, okay, here's the head of the prince, so you don't kill us. He got pissed off and like, you know what, this ain't even important anymore. I don't care about this war no more. So he told his subordinates, take them to the special area. They're going to get eaten by the cockroach guy or something. I don't know what's going to happen to him. I forgot. And then other than that, he killed the whole army. He's like, show no mercy. I don't care no more. This is not even part of my time. I'm not even gonna be here. Hey, you take over. I'm gone. That's literally how it went. That's a villain.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I like it. I know he's like doesn't care, but that's a true villain. And it seems like even though he's protagonist, I don't know. I just like him as a villain.
Nah, yeah.
I can see
But
it.
yeah, that's my 4 right there.
I like that's a good list. Like that's a good list.
I like that.
That's a
Solid
good,
list, solid
I
list.
like that.
All right, Marcus, let's hear yours.
All right, so not in order, but it's gonna be Madara, hands down. I mean, same reasons as you guys said. He's just everything. I guess everything about Madara. He's just I thought he embodies like the like embodies that villain. He is like that villain, but he's like he has his reasons on why he does what he does. I'm still pissed off that he wasn't the final villain and it wound up being Kaguya.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna get into that. I ain't gonna get into that, but like that's a topic for another day. But Madara, it's everything. It was all set up. It was everything from Naruto, from day one of Naruto. It was all set up to this point. It was all everything from Naruto from the very beginning. It was all set up like for this very moment, like right here from Madara. Like he was the big bad guy villain. Like he was just gonna. He was. It was set up. It was all in the making. So like he was just that ultimate like everything. Like he has like the most quotes. Like everything, anything that comes out of his mouth is like it really makes you think. I'm like, damn, is he really like he really is like on to something. He really gets like he's spitting shit. I
Mm-hmm.
don't want to like agree what he's saying because like he ain't. He's the bad guy, like he's like because he's not a good person. But like when he talks, it's like you listen, like kind of like how Pain was.
Mm-hmm.
I'll throw Pain as like as honorable mention because like Pain, like whenever he talks, like you listen.
Mm.
Madara is one of them kind of villains. Like when he's talking and everything like that, you just hear like every word that he says, and it's like, yo, like you kind of understand why he's doing what he's doing and all that stuff. Like
Mm-hmm.
why he's the way he is. So it's like he as a character, like not even so much as a villain, but as a character, he's just an amazing overall anime character. Not even just strictly just a villain. He's just an amazing character overall. Um, uh, so like Madara hands left, so Madara, he's up there. Shout out to B on this one. That's Aizen. I mean Aizen, he hands down. Aizen's hands down. Arguably, if anybody were to say to me like, I think Aizen is the best villain of all time, I would not be mad at you. I mean, everything, the writing for Aizen is just literally perfect. And like B was saying, like Aizen literally had everybody in a freaking chokehold. He was that boy, like he was that big, he was that nigga. I mean, like
Mm-hmm.
nobody
Yeah.
was effing with Aizen. He was that nigga. Nobody was effing with Aizen. And like he is easily probably the great. Like I said, I wouldn't be mad if somebody said he is the greatest villain in all of anime because everything about like his motives, like his like it's impactful.
Mm-hmm.
It's an impact. You feel that like throughout the show, and just like how much of an impact that he has. Like it's just I can go on and on. I can go on and on. I can I can talk him for like 2 hours straight because that's just how much of like impact that Aizen has. It's just he's a different kind of he's a different kind of character. Like it's just
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
like I said, same thing with Madara, right? He's not just an amazing villain, but he's an amazing written, very well written character as
Mm-hmm.
well. And he's like there's not like I said, like there's not too many animes of where like you can say like, oh yeah, like I feel like a lot of animes nowadays you just have like just villains. All right, yeah, villains with no like, all right, they're not really written well. Aizen, he is written to perfection.
Mm-hmm.
So that's so Aizen. He's up there. Like I got him at the two. I got him at the two. And respectfully, if I wasn't a Naruto fan the way I am, he would be at number one. He would be at one.
Mm.
But because I'm biased and I love Naruto and it's my favorite anime of all time, I got Madara at 1 and I got Aizen at 2. At at the 3, um, I got Meteor from Hunter x Hunter. Um,
Mm.
That's a solid pick.
yeah, I think Meteor. He's another one. I mean, that whole arc, that was the Chimera Ant arc. That was a dangerous arc, and that's why Hunter x Hunter honestly gets honestly because I'm not trying to say that Hunter x Hunter all the other arcs were bad, but when it came down to Chimera arc, I feel like that's what really made like Hunter x Hunter. I was like, it's one of the go to the anime.
Mm-hmm.
That arc really is the reason why that whole thing, Meteor, like just like just him just being him. That whole fight he had. What was the fight? What was the old head's name? Uh when he got his freaking arm and leg blown off.
Oh,
Dang.
dang.
What's his name? What's his name?
Why can't we remember his name?
I forgot his name. It was sad. It was so sad. When it
No, it's
was
crazy.
so
I got
sad.
his Funko Pop right here. Hold on.
Oh,
Yeah, read his name. I'll say he got his arm, his leg, right?
yeah, he got his arm and leg blown
Yo,
the fuck off.
comment section about the roast us. Isn't that real?
We about to get yes, yes,
Bruh.
yes,
The
yes.
fact that I have the Funko Pop is literally just sitting right behind me. He's like, y'all really forgot my name?
Yep. Forgot it. It's
I
completely.
had one of the most impactful deaths in anime history. This is how y'all
Right.
treat me.
I mean, we remembered you. We
Right.
didn't remember your name.
Right. I'll be honest, Netero,
Yeah.
you don't have the most impactful death. I think Whitebeard has a more impactful death than you do.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Easily.
Well, that man went up
Easily,
standing. He
easily.
went down standing.
Yep.
Netero, you
Standing.
lost an arm and a leg.
Yeah, but he went out with a smile though. He was smiling when he died though.
True.
True.
He got the will of D.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, Meteor, he's up there. He's definitely up there at the 3. Uh yeah, Light, and I got Light Yakudi at the 4. Demon. I mean, like just a little demon. Like, he is the death. Like he is pure evil. Pure evil. He didn't like. I'll kill all my like B said. Like y'all say. Like I will kill all of my homies. And ain't nobody gonna find out who I am. You feel me? I'll dog out my own pops. So my secret doesn't get out there, bro. Ain't nobody gonna know who I am, bro. I don't
Yep.
care. So like he is the death, bro. That is a pure like now. He's a good character, but he is the definition of a pure evil ass villain, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, like he did most definitely, bro. And honorable mention. I do feel kind of like disrespectful to Dragon Ball Z for not putting Frieza in there, but honorable mention definitely had to be Frieza. Shout out to my man Frieza. I like the comparison that Kev did, like how Joker, it's like if he is like the face of like the villains in terms of comics and all that stuff. Frieza, I definitely do put Frieza in that same category as well. Frieza is definitely he's classic villain, amazing villain, all that stuff. I mean, he's one of my favorites. I mean, he's one of the goats, one of the greatest of all time for sure.
It's the fact that Dragon Ball Z really gave us 3 classic villains that is like you can have debates with people like Dragon Ball Z fans on who's the best villain out of the 3.
Right.
And there's viable arguments for each one. You got
That's
Frieza off the whole Saiyan race because he didn't want to fight a Super Saiyan, just for it to come nip him in the butt. You got Cell, man posted up for 10 days straight for someone to come run the fate with him.
True.
Bro, that's yo. Yeah. With his arms folded too.
With his
With his
arms
arms
folded
folded.
too. And then
True.
you got Majin Buu, who literally would just go planet to planet just to find his op, and then he went to heaven.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. True. True.
Like, that's crazy. All right, how much time do y'all got
Dang.
left? Because this is something I really would like to talk about, just because I feel like this is a big milestone for us, like
Let's
particularly
do
for
it.
our group.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you guys heard, but Tubi is getting essentially the Cartoon Network lineup.
Oh, I saw that. Yes. All the all old shows are pretty much being on there. So like Foster's,
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Chowder,
shit.
Ben 10,
Powerpuff
dang,
Girls, Animaniacs.
yeah,
The Batman's coming in. All the Ben 10s is coming.
Batman, Brave and the Bold,
Justice
dang,
League,
yeah,
Ed and Eddie, Dexter's Laboratory, Carter Cowley Dog, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, Codename Kids Next Door, the Massey animated series. You got the
Oh
Adams
man.
Family. Like even for older shows too, they got Adams Family, Flintstones, the Jetsons. What else? Baby Looney Tunes, Beetlejuice the
They
cartoon
bring the whole
show.
setup.
Yeah, they required
yeah.
the rights to it, which is so funny because it almost seemed like, and then actually I even heard somewhere where they're actually grabbing some Nickelodeon stuff too.
Oh wow.
Which is probably a good thing because honestly, before you couldn't find the original lineup for Cartoon Network
Mm-hmm.
anywhere. Like I believe one uh Cartoon Network's like whatever website server they had, that's been closed.
Mm-hmm.
I believe whatever shows they had on whatever streaming services were gradually just like dwindling.
Mm-hmm.
And then something else I'm forgetting. But yeah, our our Cartoon Network lineup was disappearing. So to be grabbing all those shows and everything is actually a good thing.
And I'm
Yeah,
not
that's
mad
that's
at it.
beautiful.
Like with Tubi, with these guys getting Tubi, I'm not mad at it whatsoever. Even like to the point where I'm like, the fact that I'm getting, like, we're getting these for free, and at most, and like the only thing we gotta do is just sit through commercials.
Yeah,
And like that's fine.
that,
I'm gonna go to the bathroom, go grab something to eat. Like,
do
Right.
what we used to
like
do.
yeah, like what we used to do.
Right, exactly. Exactly. We used to do back in the day.
It's
Right.
like, oh, let me go get some more cereal.
Exactly.
Like,
Right, exactly.
like I am not mad at that, and it's all for free. Like Tubi is really solidifying themselves to being like the GOAT
Hey man.
of like streaming services right now, and they're coming in clutch. And like streaming services, like if you pay an extra $10, you get no commercials. Like at this point, we don't care about we don't care about commercials,
We just want our classic shows back, man.
right? Like I'm getting to
Yeah.
a point where I'm probably going to cancel my HBO Max, and like the only subscription service I'm going to keep is probably like my Disney Plus and my Hulu, and that's it. And my
Yeah.
my mom paid for Netflix and I pay for Disney Plus with the Hulu package. So
Uh,
yeah, like Tubi already had shows that I was watching, but because of the list, let me see if I can find it, because I know there was this profile on X that was listing all the shows. Cartoon Network on X. Because I was just like, I actually had to follow this account so I know like exactly what is coming. Because it seemed like every day they're posting something new about it. So yeah, so far they said Animaniacs, Ben 10, Codename Kids Next Door, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Foster Home for Imaginary Friends, Powerpuff Girls, Teen Titans, the 2003 version, The Batman, Batman Brave and the Bold, Justice League, and then Eddie Dexter's Laboratory. What else they said? Yeah, they said Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon could end up under the same company if Warner Brothers, Discovery, and Paramount and Skydance were to merge. Warner Brothers is giving Paramount 7 more days to submit a revised offer. Which that is amazing. Yeah, because they said Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius, but it seemed like it's just a movie though, not the actual TV show. That's coming to Tubi. Madagascar is coming to Tubi March 1st.
Okay.
And again, like, this is all probably going to be for free. Well, it should still stay for free. Man. If they decide to charge us this, even if it's only for 99 cents, people are going to be mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. That's true.
Still scrolling to get all the information here on this. Because they update everything a lot. Like, they're always posting.
Oh, shit.
What's up?
Ah, damn. You know what? I was just kind of thinking about it just now about my list. About the Mount Rushmore villains. Yeah, I might have to switch. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I feel like damn. I gotta switch out. I gotta switch Light out. I'm sorry. I gotta switch Light out. I gotta pick. I from Berserk in there.
Okay,
yeah,
I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
this man was willing to do anything for power, and when I say anything, I mean anything.
bro,
He's like, I'm pretty enough to pull this off.
It got quiet, so it just popped. I had time to think about this.
Oh
shit!
I didn't even know these was coming too. So, A Pup Named Scooby Doo is coming to Tubi.
Oh, yep.
The Secret Squirrel Show is coming to Tubi. Yogi Bear's coming. The Smurfs.
Oh yeah.
Oh damn.
A lot of stuff from Boomerang is going.
Wacky Races, Cow and Chicken, the Tom and Jerry Show.
All right.
Yep. The Johnny Quest is coming. Evil Con Carne is coming. The Tom and Jerry Kids Show is coming. The Tasmania Show is coming. Tom and Jerry Tales is coming. Scooby Doo, Shaggy and Scooby Get a Clue's coming. Scooby Doo Mystery Incorporated is coming. Looney Tunes Cartoons is coming. I already set the mask. Top Cat is coming. Yo, y'all ready for this one? Challenge Showdown is coming to Tubi.
Oh, the original one.
Whoa.
The original.
Okay.
Oh, that's tough. That's tough.
We got new Looney Tunes coming. We got Lunatics coming. Y'all remember that action version of Looney Tunes that came on Kids WB?
Lunatics Unleashed?
Yep.
Hey! I love that one.
Hey.
Duck Dodgers is coming. Tiny Toons is coming.
Oh, wow.
Mucha Lucha is coming.
Mucha Lucha, Duck Dodgers. Yo.
Static Shock is coming. Freakazoid is coming.
Static Shock.
Mad is coming. Gremlin Adventures of Billy and Mandy's coming.
Of course.
Ooh.
Yeah, Tubi winning right now. Tubi is winning.
And Tubi, yeah, they holding it down.
Shout out to them.
Shout out to them, bro. They holding it down.
Oh, Pinky in the Brain. Terminator Zero's coming. No, it's not just Pinky in the Brain. Sorry.
Damn.
Batman
Oh
Brave and the
my
Bold.
God.
I think these are already the list I said. Yeah. But yeah, look like Tubi is officially going to be the cartoon place to get all your cartoons at now. Which I'm okay with it.
Hey, shit.
I am
Hey, me
100%
too.
okay with this. Just
Yeah, so am
Tubi,
I.
just keep it free. If you can keep it free, that's all I ask for. I don't care for commercials. If I gotta watch a show, a 30-minute show with 3 commercials in it, that's 30 seconds a piece, that's fine. Y'all just give me a reason to go to the bathroom, stretch my legs, and come back.
Yep. Forcing people to get up.
Right. Don't sit in front of the TV screen all day. But hey, that's our episode. That's episode 2. So thank y'all for being on. I'm your host, that 17 for Kage and Kev. We got my brother Flying Lows Marcus. Exits out. Then we also got our other brother HV Nimbus here. So man, we appreciate y'all and we'll see you guys next episode. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.